Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Bold and the Beautiful Bank. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. A Parisian affair, Thomas' bold and beautiful new romance with spoiler could hinder a possible Thope reunion. We all know that the Thope love story can't be over. Bold and beautiful sending Thomas to Paris is just a big stall tactic, or is it? The latest curveball the soap has thrown us could change everything. Bold and beautiful backfire. Steffy may be writing the end of her love story with Finn amid her glorious victory against Hope. When Hope turned down Thomas' second marriage proposal, we knew it wasn't going to go over well. History tells us that everyone on Bold and Beautiful is obsessed with weddings, so flat out refusing to stand in the Forrester living room and commit because she, gasp, wasn't ready, turned out to be a wildly offensive move on Hope's behalf. Steffy, who one would think would have much bigger fish to fry at home right now, having stabbed her husband's birth mother to death, was apparently champing at the bit to unleash on her former rival and stepsister, and boy, did she let her have it. Channeling her late grandmother and namesake, Steffy meddled, manipulated, and managed to convince her brother to up sticks and move an entire ocean away in an impressively short amount of time. The late, great Forrester matriarch would be proud. But she couldn't change the fact that Thomas was heartbroken and still loved Hope. And despite an accusation-slinging match and a barrage of name-calling, she also couldn't put a dent in Hope's feelings for Thomas. Brooke's daughter wasn't slinking away, and in fact, pulled a little Stephanie of her own with her attempt to slap the mean girl right out of Steffy. It was a moment for the Steffy and Hope's rivalry photo gallery for sure. Ultimately, given how close Thomas and Hope had become, it seemed a sure thing that she would accept his proposal, so it was a shock even to viewers when she rejected the ring. Consequently, the ensuing breakup just seemed like a soap trope to keep these two apart a little longer. Maybe until, May sweeps. Yup, we could picture Thomas and Hope's romantic reunion in Paris, complete with a chase through the city before coming breathlessly face-to-face in front of the Eiffel Tower, where Hope would declare her undying love and finally put the engagement ring, which he conveniently left with her, on her finger. But that was before unexpected casting news that could change everything threw us for a loop. We didn't have Thomas getting with another woman in Paris on our 2024 bingo card. Ashley Brewer is returning as long-lost Forrester relative, Ivy, and while her last name would seem to eliminate her from the romantic running where Thomas is concerned, that's not the case at all. Ivy and Thomas have no blood connection. Ivy is the daughter of Eric's brother, John, making her a real Forrester, while Thomas is, in fact, a Marone because Ridge's biological father is Massimo, not Eric. That means Tivy are second cousins in name only, and as it turns out, they've already kissed, albeit during her relationship with Wyatt. While Ivy may be coming back to hook up with her ex, Liam, who happens to be single, there's no real drama in that given he's not currently involved with anyone else. This is a soap, after all. Her other ex, Wyatt, has left the canvas, and so the timing of her return announcement suggests that she might be a foil for the anticipated Thope reunion. It's quite possible Ivy's working at Forrester International, and we can totally picture her giving Thomas a shoulder to lean on after his painful split from Hope, and then helping him move on as they rekindle and explore the spark they once shared. Of course, the moment they do, Hope will show up pleading with Thomas to reconsider and will have decided she's ready to marry him. We fear poor cousin Ivy won't stand a chance against a love story of this magnitude, but she could definitely throw a monkey wrench into the works. Why do you think Ivy is coming back? Let us know in the comments after taking a look through the insane story of how Thomas and Hope got together in the gallery below. Bold and Beautiful setting up Thomas to serve Hope the ultimate shock. Fun fact about soap fans: when we decide something, there is by and large no way to change our minds. For instance, to a portion of the Bold and Beautiful audience, I'm a Thomas hater and always will be. Where is the real Sheila Carter and other burning questions? Am I really though? Hell no. Yes, I've taken the character to task for keeping Hope in the dark about her baby not being dead, hastening Emma's demise, manipulating Douglas to urge the object of his obsession down the aisle, using Zoe as a pawn in his game, faking a call to CPS to break up Ridge and Brooke, ordering his son to do the wrong thing and keep quiet about it, and acting as if being with the woman he loves isn't sufficient to justify their relationship after a few months together. But do I hate him? Of course not. No more than I do Ridge, who raped Brooke and still somehow gets to be considered her destiny. Brooke, who broke her pact with Taylor and nevertheless was allowed to play all high and mighty with her frenemy. Donna, who threw herself at Eric when his marriage to Quinn was in trouble. Eric, whose sudden interest in pickleball severely undermined the love we thought he felt for his then-wife. Bill, who moved in on Steffy the second she was emotionally overwrought enough to have sex with him. Hope, who lied to Liam about her lust for Thomas for ages before she kissed him, and then some. Liam, whose reaction to that kiss demonstrated all the emotional maturity of a toddler who needs changing, and don't even get me started on the human waffles idea of commitment. Gads, I hate so many characters in theory, I lost track of what I was saying. And I hadn't even gotten to Sheila yet, and she's tried to murder half of the people she's ever known. I know you won't believe this any more than I'll ever buy that the deck wasn't from the start stacked against Taylor in her and Brooke's last tussle over Ridge. That wig. Come on. But the point is, I root for Thomas as much as I do in character. In his brain bleed, macking on a mannequin state, there was only so far that the show could take him. He had to turn a corner. He had to be redeemed, and I wanted him to get a fresh start. If Matthew Atkinson could sell Thomas conversations with a dummy, he could sell anything. Ice to a snowman, salt to a slug, non-alcoholic beer. To me. I thought we were getting that slate wiped clean with his romance with Hope, only she was a 33-1/3 revolutions per minute record, and he was a 45. I still appreciate the fact that she behaved like a human being who didn't want to ping-pong from one marriage to the next, instead of like a bold and beautiful character. And I still dislike that Thomas wasn't willing to take the win, for now, an ongoing, happy, and successful relationship with the woman he loves, when he couldn't get exactly what we wanted, a ring on it. But we can all agree, can't we, that it made for some amazing drama for the actors to play. And no way is it done yet. When Hope remembers what soap she's on and that everybody gets married and divorced every year or so, provided that the Forrester living room is available, she's sure to tell herself, OMG, drama queen. Why am I making such a big deal about this, and hightail it overseas to throw caution to the wind and accept Thomas' proposal? Only by the time she gets there, he will be enjoying escargot with Ivy, who, thanks to Ridge not being Eric's son, isn't a blood relation. Oh wait, even in Europe, Forresters only date pseudo-relatives. To add insult to injury, Douglas will turn out to be crazy about Aunt Ivy. In the wake of that shock, we might see Hope steal a play or 10 from Mom's playbook to entice Thomas back into her arms. Brooke might even coach her from the sidelines. Hey, there's a reason she managed to seduce Ridge into her orbit over and over and over again. What say you, bold and beautiful fans? Are you down for an Ivy/Thomas/Hope triangle? While you're here, show your love for Thomas by scrolling through the below photo gallery of his eyebrow-raising life story. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching.